So here we are in game number 2, Captain's Draft mode. Qualifiers for the minor tournament. I believe this is the European qualifiers. I will be casting this mode exclusively in the player perspective. This is actually my first time that I will be attempting casting a player's perspective match, so it should be very interesting. It does look like Timbersaw will be in the safe lane, coming out from Mouse Sports, which means Medusa will most likely be playing mid. Does look like he is itemized for that. Bat Rider starting out with boots first, pretty typical for an off-lane bat. 4-man rotation coming out for the Mouse Sports side, going towards the southern room. And it does look like there will be 3 here in bot lane to meet them. Lion currently getting caught out here, slowed by the Jakiro. And it looks like we will feed the first blood to a good rotation coming in from Mouse Sports. Almost every time I prefer in these professional games that both teams should group up as 5 and pick either top or bottom room to go to. And that almost is always the winning strategy, as one team is bound to do it. Zeus looks like he's trying to zone out Timbersaw, and we'll be able to get that rune. Charge coming in. Surely he's not going to connect. Why would you finish that off, Cinder? What was your... Okay, congratulations. You got like 30 damage on the Timbersaw. And Mouse also agrees that that was a very unusual charge completion. I will actually focus in on this mid matchup here at the beginning of the game, as it does look like Jakiro will... Oh my god, they're starting out with a tri-lane here in the mid. Cancel. Wondering what the heck's going on. Why is there 3 people in my lane? And he probably will not be having a very fun mid experience this game. Timbersaw in the top should be perfectly fine against the harassment coming out from Zeus, as I'm sure he is spamming out the arc lightning. If I bring that up. Medusa actually getting all 5 of the last hits early on. I guess because that's what happens when you have a tri-lane to start off. Tri-lane has moved down to the bot, as Jakiro is wrapping around here onto the Faceless Void. Faceless Void going in, currently hexed up the Bat Rider, but it does look like we does get picked off here again, as the Jakiro does successfully make that rotation. Faceless Void doing his best, but definitely the early game rotations have proved super effective for the Mouse Sports side. Medusa getting charged in on, but will be able to just south back up and feel fine about that. Meanwhile, in our top lane, Zeus adds 5 last hits to his name. Doing not so bad against Timbersaw's 9. Timbersaw, I think, should not be able to really zone the Zeus out of lane, as he is able to get last hits from a mile away. Faceless Void looks like he's getting a little bit aggressive here onto the Bat Rider, who does have his Firefly available. Will they be able to bring him down before he goes across the river? Yes. So, good kill coming in from the Faceless Void. Using the time dilation to slow down. Oh, looks like OD is getting gone on mid again. Sigarin not able to save his life, but may be able to feed his own, as he is running away, trying to go up to top. Does manage to charge onto a creep wave, and he should be good to go. We'll look to make his next charge probably to the bot lane, if I had to guess. Zeus hanging out here in the top lane, right-clicking against the Timbersaw. Does have his bottle off already. Thug doing his best to zone out Zeus. He's perfectly fine with just running away. No reason to get overly aggressive with Zeus, as he will never ever be able to zone the Timber Saw out of lane. Timber already has 2 points up in reactive armor, so he should be very, very tanky. And it does look like Lion did go down to 3-man rotation coming out in the bot lane. Well played by the Batrider. Meanwhile, in the mid, let's just watch the CS battle here for a little bit. Medusa, currently 1 up on the OD, but does have a full wave to himself. It does look like Wii is caught out again, and will probably be going down. Jakiro about to get his 3rd kill, or assist of the game. And it does look like Lion has died 4 times already this game, to multiple rotations coming in. So, definitely Mouse Sports outmaneuvering mid or feed here in the mid game. Or, excuse me, early game. Looks like another rotation coming in onto the OD. OD being procced. OD trying to retreat towards high ground. Does immediately TP and is able to live. Well played there. Does look like he's going for the Astral Prisoner though. Makes a lot of sense to me. Spear Pricker charging down into the bot lane. Do believe he is currently charging from the Batrider. Doesn't seem to realize that he is in grave danger. Stun does connect. Will there be a follow-up from Line? Yes, there will. Probably an X as well. They will be able to get that kill onto the Batrider. Meanwhile, Zeus does fall to the Timber Saw. Do believe he is level 6. So Timber Saw definitely having a very good time against a solo 1v1 matchup against Zeus. Zeus definitely has to be very conservative with his movements, always staying back from the Timber in order not to feed. Jakiro roaming around here. Looks like he's looking to make a move here mid. Meanwhile, Medusa is farming it up here in the jungle. OD using space created to get some last hits. Already 41 compared to, or excuse me, 30 last hits compared to the 41 Medusa. It does appear that he's just working on completing his power treads, whereas Medusa already has her phase boots working on Yasha. Just a little bit worried for the Zeus. Timber Saw will definitely be able to burst things down quite effectively. Zeus does have his ultimate available. And stacks. Timber Saw is aware that stack is being taken. Looks like he will look to contest. Hero coming in with the slow. Charge coming in onto the Timber Saw. He will not connect in time in order to save his life. And that will be the 2nd kill coming in for the Timber Saw in this top lane. OD looking to get a little bit aggressive here on the Medusa, but we'll have to watch out as Hero should be going charging in. As path does miss. And OD was able to TP back to the mid tower. Mouse Sports definitely winning this early game. 2k gold advantage already. OD looks like he will be getting a hand of Midas first. Just trying to score, to go into the late game to be able to contest the Medusa. I see it does connect, or close to does connect. Looks like there will be a charge coming in onto the AA. Pass one will be used on the Jakiro. Allows his buddy center to TP out of lane without getting ice path. Very well played by Cancel. Duke's coming in onto the Jakiro. Unlucky not getting any procs. And the Zeus ult actually secures the kill on the bot lane. Does look like Batrider got a little bit too aggressive with his rotation coming in from the Timbersaw. Who feels strong enough to start contesting Void in lane. Already has 4 points in Timber Chain, only 2 in reactive armor. We'll have to deal with the mana drain harassment coming out from the line now. Faces Void. Also going Hand of Midas, so double Hand of Midas coming out. 14 meter feed. Looks like they will be looking to take this game into the ultra late game. As Zeus will be the only sane person on the team, working on his at the very beginning. Batrider making a rotation. Looks like he just went to get a ward up onto the high ground. He's successful in doing so. Does have his lasso available. In the laning stages, this is actually rather difficult to cast, but considering charge will connect onto the Batrider, he will go down relatively easily as they will get a double bash coming out from Tomato on the Face of Void. Actually, I am going to make another comment. And I will try and recruit some people to my channel. Hope people will stop, say hi. Maybe they're in Dota TV just for the player perspective. And maybe I can convince them to come on down. Tomato, using his Chronos here, pretty effectively will TP back almost immediately. Farmed up, already having his Hand of Midas. Same with the OD, just about to get his Hand of Midas. I assume it's on the courier somewhere. Oh, it was being hand delivered by Syndrome. Syndrome. Oh, looks like we will be going down the rotation of the Jakiro. Very well played there. Jakiro charge will be cancelled on him. And looks like we has been having a pretty darn rough game. If we look at the kills, see line at 1, 5, and 2 here in the early game. So definitely not having a good time. Jakiro will be charged here by the Lucky Bash coming in. He does have the rotation and his ultimate available, but will not decide to use that. meantime, Timbersaw already has his Bloodstone. We'll be looking to add another charge up onto Zeus. This is Void helping out his buddy. Chrono here is down. Most of the damage coming out is from the Zeus. There's magical damage certainly being able to burst him down. Zeus will be able to get the kill. Ultimate is on cooldown for a little bit. Charge coming in. Will connect. Is there ultimate available? Yes, and the final lightning bolt is able to bring down the Timbersaw. Very good kill. Bloodstone charges do go down as Colin in the bot lane did try and burst Hero with his level 6. Was not successful in doing so, and it does sound like Jakiro did make it out with a TP. Medusa has Yasha up, has Mask Madness up. Will be farming. Going for his first big boy item in the Ayascati. Will be doing that here in about 5,000 gold, so it will take just a little bit in order to get that done. In the meantime, we does fall in the top lane. Synderen soon fall. Oh! Synderen is able to charge out of there and make it out alive. Very well played by him. He should be running back to base in order to heal back up. OD in the mid lane. Just trying to farm. Already has his Hand of Midas and has just purchased up his Force Staff, having the courier bring that out to him. In the meantime, Timbersaw looking to get a little bit of chip damage done onto the tier 2 tower. Creeps will be doing all that work. Only 10 Bloodstone charges due. And falling here in the bot lane. Zeus will be able to see all the enemy players on the map. Does look like Synderen may be looking to charge here. Does cancel that, but may get caught out by the Bat Rider. And looks like he will be soon falling to the burst damage coming out from the Timbersaw. Very well played there. And with that kill, it does look like Mouse has to be given a free pass to take this bottom tier 2 tower uncontested. Synderen kind of feeding him. OD getting the kill on the AA here in the mid lane. Ready and good to go. And will eventually fall to the right Princess Medusa. Force Staff on cooldown, used it to secure that kill onto the AA. A unusual thing to try and get so aggressive without your Void there to back you up. Not only that, you do have two hands on the team, but Void will be looking to try and get his own spirit in here. And Cape will not be able to save Hero as he does go down. Okay, blast coming in. Probably will land here onto the base of Void. Will back up. Timbersaw getting aggressive here in the top lane. Looks like he will die for the 7th time in this game. AA getting charged in mid lane. Medusa trying to take down Synderen. Synderen will just be able to walk away. Chrono Spirit used on Medusa. OD trying to find an angle to get the back up. Timbersaw it does look like, despite using the Chrono Spirit, it will not be a successful fight coming in. For the Middle Feet squad, they just simply are not farmed enough to take down the Medusa in the Chrono at this time. Double Hand of Midases have not kicked in yet they are still trying to take fights. Not the wisest itemization for the playing strategy that they have chosen. Faces Void getting picked off by Bat Rider. Bat Rider has 2.7k as well as Blink Dagger. Could go as greedy as he wants here. Wouldn't be surprised if he picks up Boots of Travel just for shits and giggles. more common pickup would be drums. Drums steals 4 shots. Oh, does look like also good squad. Not having a good time here. OD does manage to save himself, so that's something. Lion sacrificing himself in the back line, helping out his buddy OD. Mid backing up. Looks like they are severely injured. Will go in top lane in order to regen for mana. Surely the Face's Void is looking to get aggressive. I guess it's just open it up here in 6 to 8 seconds. Synderen will not complete his charge in mid lane. Face's Void try to blade it up. Looks like he may look to try to get some damage done on the Timbersaw. Ultimate is available for the OD, but it will not be necessary as Timbersaw does fall. 21 intelligence stolen by the OD. Should be hit right clicking fairly hard. Working on the BKB. About 800 gold away from about 1200 gold away from getting that. Timbersaw looks like he was looking to tank or Roshan here for the Medusa, who will be able to right click through that. Are the Radiant side aware that this is going on? It does not appear so. Oh, they have vision. And now coming out from the Zeus ultimate. Cancel does not look like he is going to contest this Roshan push, which should here relatively quickly. Lion tried to blink in order to get that. It's not successful. This ends up beating. Passo coming in and is able to catch out the Zeus. Charge onto the top lane. Looks like he may be the next to go as Rules was the second item choice for the Timbersaw, and he will eventually take this as good. So. Oh my god! He is able to charge away with just okay. So it does look like the AA gold feed procs are able to bring down Synderen. Almost able to get away with it. Face's Void, working on Yasha. We'll soon translate that into a Diffusal Blade. Probably looking to drain out the Medusa's mana. Medusa in the meantime feeling perfectly fine about pushing this tier 2 upper tower. We'll be able to get that with another pickoff coming onto the Lion. So line 1, 10, and 4 here. Can't seem to stop feeding. But on the plus side, I guess they do have 2 game lines going. Face's Void trying to pick off here, but will not be able to do so. Medusa is only out most of the team with it does look like Face's Void will be able to get pushed down within the lasso of the Batrider. He is able to Ghost walk away. Little Scepter being used again to cancel out the second TP. Good kill coming out from the Face's Void and OD. They're on the hunt looking for more. Like Timbersaw getting pushed down to the OD and Lion. Very well played by them. Do manage to take down the Medusa, who will be following here to more people here on the Radiant side. Currently banished out. Lion doing a good job. And she will fall. 76 intelligence stolen during that team fight. So OD hitting like a fucking truck towards the end. During the team fight recap, it is a 5,000 gold swing coming for the mid or feed side. Very well done. It does look like they will stand a chance coming into the mid game. Midas is finally paying off there, as the BKB was able to be used that fight. So pretty good item time coming in there from Medusa, able to secure that team fight victory. Faces Void. Still working on the refusal. Did get a significant amount of money from that team fight, so it's just that much closer to it. Probably about, I don't know, 800 away from completing the Diffusal Blade. And hashtag NA math there. Not willing to actually crunch numbers right now, but I'd say about 800 towards the Diffusal. Good guess. Hex coming in on the Timber side. Doesn't look like Lion will be feeding no good. It does look like OD was target for the last one. Does get some KP off. Awesome! 3-man Chrono coming in from Defensive Void. Does look like Timbersaw will be bursted down during that Chrono Spirit. Very well played. But Medusa trying to zone away all the Radiant squad with her. It does look like she may get focused down here by Cancel Dota, who is just putting in the mad right clicks. Cancel Dota, 64 intelligence already stolen this fight. Absolutely incredible. Shakiro next to fall, and it is a 4-man team wide coming in for Mitterfeed squad. Only casualty in Cinderin. Well worth it. 4,000 net worth swing coming in for the Mitterfeed squad there. Woo! Very good team fight. OD almost has his Blink Dagger off of that fight. Sorry, go. This is Void able to pick up his Diffusal Blade, has 700 gold towards his next item of choice. Will farm despite having very little health. Not worried about creeps killing him. Obviously. But too low to actually push any objectives after the massive team fight. Does look like Mitterfeed are fine just to farm up here a little bit. Feeling pretty good about their position in the game after taking two pretty darn good team fights off of the back of good Chronosphere and just massive right clicks coming down from the OD. Despite the Batrider lasso connecting with the OD to start off that previous fight, Mouse Sports not doing a very good job of focusing in on the OD, and he was just able to right click all the way through their lineup, including the Timbersaw, who got trapped in the front lines within that 3-man Chrono. Medusa working on Butterfly, about 1,800 gold away from that. Batrider has Tranquil's Force Staff, Blink Dagger, working on purchasing of a gem. Chikiro, going full support mode, has Ether Lens, Glimmer Cape. Timber has Solar, Yule's Bloodstone, working on Shivas. In the top lane, does look like Mitterfeed. We're able to pick off the Chikiro and get that tier 2 tower. First tier 2 tower of the game for Mitterfeed. Does reflect the shift in momentum coming in after 2 massive team fight victories. Charge coming in onto the Batrider with the teleport in coming from the OD. Looks like they will be able to catch him out. Banished. Oh, perfect timing coming in from the charge. Will cancel just as the banish ends. Very well played there. Looks like there is a team fight going on here in mid as well, which is going to focus down. Will use his ultimate to try and chase down the Lion. Thinks better of it as he does back up. 5 already up. Oh! The Lion probably sacrificing his life for that stun on Medusa. Teammate Chrono coming in, massive follow-up from the OD. Looks like the Mitterfeed squad have this game thoroughly under control. As Timbersaw will try and save his own life with the Fuel Scepter, will not be successful in doing so. OD with the blink in will be able to take the Chikiro down as well. Good charge in the dust coming in from the Spirit Breaker. And feed squad will definitely look to at least take a tier 2 off of this, possibly a tier 3. Not sure whether they will have enough right click damage in order to get a Rax off of it. We certainly want to get a little bit of chip damage in. Batrider doing a good job clearing out the wave. And it looks like the call will be to go backwards as AA will be coming out relatively shortly. And there's no need to get aggressive here. As it clearly looks like the tides have turned in favor of mid or feed. Double damage rune will be taken up by cancel. Appears to be going for either Assault Cuirass next or MKB. Not sure what he will be choosing. Both pretty good options. Assault Cuirass will help with the right clicks coming out from the Medusa. MKB will be able to counter the Butterfly, which should be coming out any minute here for the Medusa. Has already spotted his Talisman of Evasion. Good stun lock coming in. We'll be able to take down the Timbersaw, who does not feel very tanky at this point in the game. Hasn't really been able to keep those reactive armor stacks open long enough to make a difference. Looks like Assault Cuirass will be the item of choice coming in for the OD. Batrider has been locked down. Good Fliver Cave coming in, but will eventually die as well. AA gets focused down by the OD. EKB used by the OG, but will not be very effective as the Medusa will be able to right click down. And it looks like it's Sports' turn to be on the offensive. Faces Void, trying to get away. Does have his Shadow Blade in order to make that happen. We try not to feed again. Mouse Sports currently on the chase. We able to make it out. Does have a gem on him. Gem taken from the Jakiro. A blast coming in. Will hit on top. Very possible that he will end up dying to that. AA does have his Ag Scepter. Oh man, Ag Scepter Blast will be able to take down the Faceless Void. Very nice. Mouse getting that kill on the Void. No buyback on the Void. Most likely will need a secure Roche. Lion going down to kick off here as well. Medusa will pick up the Aegis, and with 4 heroes currently down for mid or feed, it does look like they will have to give up at least one laner Rax. I do not think they will be able to take a team fight here. Medusa is standing on the high ground, daring OD to come in on him. The hero has all of his spells available as Batrider Lasso currently down for another 50 seconds. Mid or feed probably making a smart move to just avoid team fights as of now. OD using the Hurricane Pike on Medusa just to start stacking up those intelligence. Stolen. The Radiant side definitely does not want to take a team fight with the Faceless Void currently down. Still a very close game between these two sides. Team fights won and lost based off of whether Mouse Sports able to focus down the OD. Kaya coming out from the Zeus, pretty good there. 4-staff Ether Lens as well, working on his Blink Dagger. P-Bug. So Bug coming out from Mouse Sports' side. Gem right where it belongs on the Bat Rider. Void looks like he is going Nullifier next as his next item. Does supply a good amount of damage and will be able to cancel out a lot of the item usage, either from Chikiro or probably probably Chikiro, AA, or Timber. Nullifier probably best used on the Timber or Chikiro though. Both have active items like Solar Crest, Yule Scepter, Glimmer Cape. No earn charges here for the AA. Hasn't been close enough to the kills in order to get those. Makes sense though, as an AA you're mainly a sniper for your team, laying down your ultimate as well as Ice Vortex. Cast range on Cold Feet pretty darn large, 1000. Compare that to cast range on Hex, which is doesn't say. But a much larger cast range than Hex or even Earth Spike. Line getting the 90 gold per minute talent. Smoke coming out. Looks like they will not be very successful in finding a connection. Good initiation coming in from the Hex off onto the Chikiro, who will fall to the right click. Coming out from the Faceless Void. Chronosphere is available, but the Medusa ult will be able to counter that fairly effectively. Timbersaw coming in on the back line, trying to bring down Wii on the line. OD in the middle of it. Will be able to get her away. BKB and ultimate used by the Medusa here. It looks like the mouse board side are on the hunt. Medusa BKB used by the OD. Looks like he will be in a right click war with the Medusa. Probably not a good idea, considering Medusa does have Aegis. We will be getting the first stun in on the Medusa. Medusa losing intelligence by the minute, although OD is too damaged in order to continue this fight. It does look like a slightly, now, a very much favored fight coming in for Mouse Sports, able to bring down a huge carry in the Faceless Void. Does look like, with the buyback coming in from the Chikiro, a slight gold advantage coming onto, good Ice Blast coming in. OD may actually go down to this Ice Blast. We will have to see, since it is a Axe upgraded Ice Blast. Very close to ticking down. We'll be able to make it out alive though. In the meantime, Medusa will be pushing his bottom mats. Is a monster right clicker. Buyback coming in from the Lion. Interfeed does have what it takes in order to bring down this Medusa. Probably not during the ultimate. OD coming into the back lines. Looks like he doesn't want to focus down the Medusa immediately. Hopefully he does have buyback. I'm not sure whether that is the case, but with the first damage coming in from the Timbersaw, he is able to bring down the OD. Medusa Hero also going down as well, 12 seconds, until Faceless Void does come back up. Rax has been taken by Mouse Sports. They got what they came for and will back up. So both cores of the mid or feed side not saving for buyback, and it will cost them a Rax there. Also smoking aggressively while not having buyback. Probably not the best idea at the 36-minute mark in this game. Both teams farming up. Timbersaw has 2.5k to his next item. Don't know what he will be choosing to get there. Probably something. I would say Lotus Orb would probably be his best option. Lotus Orb or like Heart, just something that makes him more tanky, survivable, not only to OD right clicks, but to Chronospheres. Lotus Orb giving you extra utility against, I guess not stun, or not hexes coming out from Lion, but stuns or astral imprisonments. Actually, maybe Lotus Orb isn't that good this game, because you can't take off the hex. You can really only reflect stuff with the Lotus Orb, which I'm not sure whether that would be worth it. Medusa, completely buying out, looking for her Manta Style, which should be on the courier. Mitter feed. Looks like they will try and smoke up here. Do have a buyback on the Faceless Void this time. OD 100 gold away from completing buyback. Smoke coming in here. Looks like they will run into the Medusa first. As they wrap around, Medusa has been shown. Medusa right there has been hexed up. Will they instantly? No, they will not. A blast does come in, but it will not connect onto anybody. OD being focused down here. But he does have his BKB. Does ask for imprisonment as well. With the BKB, we'll just try and run away from Medusa, who is putting in massive amounts of right-click damage. Astral Imprisonment used to just try and save himself the OD. Oh, good Cronus, 3-man Chronosphere coming in from the Faceless Void. We'll have a 4-man team wipe. And it does look like the Batrider will be focused down. Good job coming in from mid or feed. We'll be able to push through the mid lane. And probably take their first lane racks. Not sure whether they will be going for tier 4s or 2 lanes of racks. It is yet to be determined. But with 70 seconds of down on Medusa, they absolutely can get as aggressive as they want here. Probably would be the wisest decision just to get multiple lanes of racks and then back. 30 seconds will not be enough to complete tier 4 elimination. But if Batrider does decide to feed, Batrider does go down to the ultimate coming in from the Spirit Breaker. In the meantime, Faceless Void focusing on objectives. Will they try and get a second round? Absolutely. 25 seconds down here for the Medusa. Will be enough time to get at least another full load of rats, most likely. Oh, team fight possibly breaking out. Lion stuck on the front lines, as it does look like Spirit is able to support him. BKB used by the Medusa as he does try and escape. Racks taken, and now middle feed to try and get out of the team fight without losing any additional people. Chronosphere is available. Looks like he is trying to get more as Medusa is focused down by the right clicks coming in. The OD does have his ultimate available if you want to use it in about 38 seconds. 40 intelligence stolen by the OD so far this fight. Faceless Void focused down. OD in the back lines, trying to right click. The Timbersaw will be able to do so, and Timbersaw will go down. Another team fight win coming in for the middle speed squad. Timbersaw buying back, desperately trying to hold the lines here. And it does look like Zeus, although he does want to take that second laner axe. The call from the team is, oh, AA Blast coming in will hit the OD. Will have to imprison himself to try and mitigate damage. will end up surviving the AA blast tick down. So 9k advantage coming in for the OD squad. Assault Heroes BKB completed on the OD, 5,000 gold towards that hex, but he should be saving for buyback here. Hopefully he learned his lesson from the previous fights. Faces Void as well, has 2.6k, also saving for buyback. Very important that those two critical cores maintain that status. Does look like Midderfeed are getting bold enough to try and take down their last tier 2 tower of the game without a team fight coming into it. Yep, 85 kills. Has been a really exciting team fight centered game with massive bolts coming available from both squads, making it a very, very interesting game to watch. It does look like that Midderfeed do know that the Roshan is currently being taken, but there is nothing they can really do about it. Right now, Cinderin looks like he's just trying to get aggressive. Oh, massive 3-man chrono coming out for the basic void. Will be able to steal the Aegis with Best of Pierce. Looks like they can do that quite successfully. Medusa trying to make his way out with KB, but he will eventually be focused down by the OD. OD be able to bring down both the Medusa and the AA. Now it's up to Timbersaw to try and survive here. Looks like he will. Buyback coming out from the Jakiro. A little bit too little too late. Cinderin actually doing a very good job. BKB charging into that lineup. Tomato hitting the tier 2 tower. Trying to desperately get through the backdoor protection. Looks like the call is to go for Megas here for the squad. Shakiro will be able to bring down that creep wave. It does not matter. Hit the tower, boys. Hit the tower. What are you doing? There's no backdoor protection here. Bitterfeed somehow scared to hit the tower. Giving the Medusa time to come back up. Charge coming in from the Spirit Breaker onto the back lines. Looks like Jakiro will go down for 125 seconds. Fountain diving will not happen. Looks like Midderfeed will try and secure this, their first game of the series, trying to tie it up 1-1. Both lanes, all 3 lanes of racks currently down. Mega shortly incoming. Looks like Faceless Void trying to catch someone out with the Chronosphere. OD focusing on objectives. Right clicks coming in. Good ult coming in from the Faceless Void. That's on 2. Looks like Medusa will be the nice call, which she does have available, but will get absolutely obliterated before being able to use it. 5-man Team White coming in from Midderfeed. That will be GG called, and we will be seeing the 3rd game in this series. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying my player's perspective experiment. I will be actually doing the exact same thing in the 3rd game of this series. Please follow me, like the videos, comment on the videos. I'm streaming at the 8man8 at Twitch. I'm streaming at twitch.tv/the8man8. Come say hi and chat. Peace.